Okay, here's my setup. We're going to do an attic inspection. I have my ladder over under my attic access. I have a tarp under the ladder because I don't want to drag in insulation or dirt. So just to keep the house clean. And I also have, we're going to be wearing boots, obviously, extension cord, spotlight, work lamp. I'm going to use some rubber gloves because those insulation fibers have a tendency to work through the leather gloves. Face mask, a headlamp, safety glasses, and I highly recommend a bunny suit with hood. So let's begin our attic and roof inspection. Okay, what I did is I went ahead and tied my extension cord to my lamp, and then I pulled enough in the attic, and then I just tied it around one of the posts so that the weight of the cord doesn't pull down. And so here's my light. And so we're just going to inspect. We're going to inspect, this is one of the attic vents. And basically I'm looking for water damage. This is a while back. So this isn't recent. I'm looking for any water damage or any leakage or leaking around one of the attic vents, and I'm going to be checking them all. So here's the one of the attic vents, and we're looking for any recent damage, water, rotting, mold, mildew. We're looking for all that around your attic vents. And then on that same note, we're going to be looking at our roof boards. And we're going to be looking for signs of any water damage, any rot, any insect termites, any holes, any rots. We're going to be looking at all of our boards. And obviously when you get close to your boards, be careful because you probably will have some nails sticking out like there. So we're going to be inspecting all the boards and then noting where if there's any issues. Okay, I want to make a safety note. If you have flooring in your attic, great. If not, only knee and or step on boards or 2x4s or roof members or ceiling members. You only step on those. Do not step anywhere outside of those because you will go through your ceiling. So we're gone about as far as we can go. And I'm just shining a light down there looking for any evidence, and that slopes down obviously to the bottom there. And we can't go very far, but I don't see any evidence of any boards or any issues down there. So this is for my own documentation. I don't see any issues, and I'm moving all around. I don't see any rotting. And I recently did some work on that white wire. So this is all looking pretty good over here. Obviously if I could get down there and look, but I don't see any issues with the boards. I don't see any issues. Most of this extra insulation I put up when I bought the house, and I specified formaldehyde-free and or non-itching stuff, but there could be some stuff from last time. So all my boards look pretty decent, my roof boards. As you can see, there's a ton of dust up here, but I'm not noticing any issues as far as I can get down there without scoping it out, without looking down there. That's why you want your bunny suit. Yeah, that's the old insulation, and that stuff's real itchy. That's why you want an air mask and to come up here when it's like pretty cold outside because it's going to be scorching up here. So I don't see any issues, and I don't see any issues there. There's my line, my electrical outlet, I mean my AC line. No issues there, no leakage, no rottage. and looking good there. Again, I don't see anything. The camcorder, so I can play this back. So this is the corner, east, northeast corner. East facing. Fan. I just have it vent to attic, and I'm looking good there. Boards look pretty decent. See, that's a little dirty, but yeah, I don't see anything obvious. I want to walk on the studs only. All looks pretty new for a 60-year-old house. We don't see any issues. I was just down there. This is the west side. No issues here. It's best if you do this if you have a camcorder or video with your phone. That way, the little time you need to spend up in the attic, the better, because it is hot. Preferably do this when it's cold outside. Okay, this is our furnace pipe. I generally don't like to store up anything in the attic. Mine's is specifically got a really low pitch, so not best to store up anything in the attic here. One house I lived at had a really high pitch and you could store stuff up in there, but I still don't recommend it because it gets hot in the summertime, probably like 150 degrees in the summertime this gets. So I'm going to be inspecting this, and I'm just walking on the boards. I don't think it's anything, and I went ahead and put insulation up. That's another thing. It's best to put as much insulation as you can. I go all out, and I'm going to inspect this pipe here, pipe fitting to the roof. We're looking for any warping. There's a little bit of damage there, but I don't think it's recent. So yeah, I'm going to go all around it here and check. That's the best thing you can do, is make sure there's no leaks. This is not leaking. Obviously it's leaking. Then go ahead and fix it. This is for our sewer gas. We're going to do the same thing here. We're going to check to make sure the boards aren't rotted. Make sure it's good sealing. Make sure it's not freshly wet. This does look like a little damage, but I don't think it's recent. That board is questionable. But yeah, this is the sewer gas. Sewer gas pipe. It does look a little bit rotted. When I go up there, I'll recheck that. Here's our boards. We're looking good. Looking good here. So this is the rest. This is the other end of the house. My boards look good. I don't see any without crawling over there. I don't see any issues. I don't see any evidence. This is also a good idea too, to check the condition of all your electrical lines. We don't want any pinched or exposed wire. So here's one of my boxes. Again, we don't want any pinched or exposed wire. So we just want to look at the condition to make sure everything, that exposed wire over there, that's my phone line. Yeah, I do have a landline. So yeah, these boxes look good. The lines look good. Everything looks good here. And find your tools that you lost up here years ago. That's something. I've been looking for those pair of wire cutters. That's cool. I found them. So this is the vent for the stove. Just want to make sure that can check the condition of it. We're checking over here. We'll go over there eventually. But I'm just documenting this for my own purpose. It's not very fun getting up here if you don't have to. It's usually pretty dusty. It's the other end of the garage. Okay, here's my vent for my stove. I'll put the light here. Now this is look pretty good here. Yeah, it's looking pretty good here. I don't see any damage, any leakage. The boards look pretty good. The pipe looks pretty good. Connection looks good. Now this is the stack that goes to the stove. We have a hood vent. I think it's 7 inches because I had to replace it. We look good here. Okay, well let's make our way back. I don't see any issues, but down. See all the extra insulation and roof pieces that came with you. That's why we had the tarp. So we're going to take our bunny suit off here in this dirty area, and then we're going to take our bunny suit off. Get rid of put away our tools, and then we're going to carefully vacuum this area, because I don't want to track this stuff in the rest of the house, because this has got insulation and bits of insulation and dust and roofing material. I want to contain it within this area. So I hope this was beneficial and helpful to you. And good luck, and I hope you don't find any surprises.